Hello everybody, today for you I have a Shining City deck list for the Tengu Plant format 2011. This is a hero stun deck that's based around the card Captain Gold in Skyscraper. By using Captain Gold, you're able to quickly get heroes to the graveyard for your Miracle Fusions. And Skyscraper allows your heroes to beat over monsters they wouldn't normally be able to. You have 3 Neos aliases. Neos alias has synergy with cards like Gemini Spark, which allows you to tribute a level 4 Gemini to destroy a card on the field and draw a card. It also has synergy with Hero Blast. Hero Blast allows you to add a normal hero from your graveyard to your hand, and then destroy opponent's monster with attack less than or equal to that monster you added back to your hand. You also have Elemental Hero Prisma. You use Prisma to send Sparkman to the graveyard by revealing Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. The reason you'd want to do that is it allows you to set up for your Hero Blasts turn 1 even if you don't have your Gemini Spark. It also gets you an extra hero into play very quickly for your Miracle Fusions. Now while Sparkman and Prisma do have slightly lower attacks, this is made up for with Skyscraper. You have 1 Book of Moon, 1 Dark Hole, 3 E-Calls to search any hero you might need, 3 of the Gemini Spark. This is where a lot of your control comes from. Now Gemini Spark is an interesting card because it does allow you to actually create card advantage. This is done by using it in response to cards your opponent activates. So let's say your opponent deprisons your Elemental Hero Neos. Well, you can chain the Gemini Spark to then destroy another card your opponent controls. Your opponent effectively loses their deprison and the card you control, while your Gemini Spark replaces itself, so you only lose 1 card, creating a +1. Miracle Fusion, of course, to summon your Elemental Hero the Shinings, very powerful card that allows you to recycle your hero monsters. 1 Reborn, 3 Pod Duality to get into your power cards faster. You'll notice this deck has a low monster count, and that's really what you want, because once you get a couple of heroes in play, you can recycle them with things like Miracle Fusion into the Shining. 1 Rhoda. Next up, your Skyscraper. Skyscraper allows you to increase the attack of your hero monster by 1,000 when they attack. You got your 2 Bottomless, your 2 Deprison, and your Hero Blast. Hero Blast is another one of those cards that allows you to net +1s and card advantage. As a control deck, that's really what your objective is to do, is to out-resource your opponent. You got Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, a couple Solemn Warnings, Torrential Tribute, and of course Skill Drain. None of your monsters except for Prisma and Stratos have effects on the field, making Skill Drain a great addition to this deck. In terms of the side deck, you have some cards here to note. You side deck your hand traps for those more fast, aggressive decks. And also to note is your Super Polys, which are a great addition to the strategy. At this point in the game, you have a variety of Hero Fusion monsters you can take advantage of by using Super Poly. In the extra deck, you have Absolute Zero, Gaia, Great Tornado. He's new at this time, very powerful. Nova Master, also new at this time. Allows you to draw cards by destroying monsters by battle. Of course, your Shinings. When Elemental Hero Shining is sent to the graveyard, you get to add 2 banished heroes to your hand. He also gains 300 attack for each banished hero. Your Thunder Giant is only here for Sparkman. The rest of the cards aren't too relevant except for Utopia, which is now out. This is one of your earliest formats with Exceeds, so you do have the option to make rank 4s. Why you would want to make Utopia, perhaps because you want to make sure your heroes get to the graveyard for Miracle Fusion, but you do need to attack. It also gives you access to a stronger monster outside of Miracle Fusion or Skyscraper. Well, that's it for this deck list, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I've had a lot of fun with this deck in the past, even back in the day. It could see some real results. I've had friends who've topped with heroes back in the Tengu plant format. So I recommend you give it a shot. Have a good day.